Hello,
Hooray!
we live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us today for our Go Live. And as our plan, we go live every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time or 4 p.m. Eastern time. And our Go Live session are like way a little bit different. Sometimes we do live Q&A about our global online business that we are working on. And sometimes we invite some special guests to share their real story, including their success and failures or lesson learned, something like that. Other time, our Go Live is simply about sharing insight to help you get more clarity about um, this online business before you can starting or you maybe curious about our business we're working on. So if or you even that if you already started, it should help you to learn from real experience and real journey. And today we have five of us here. Okay, Miss Lanang, yeah, hey, Miss Karen, yeah, and a beautiful couple, Phương Anh and Josh. Yeah, that's
Hi!
amazing. Yeah, and myself. And today our session is Q&A. So let's get started with our first question. A question we hear a lot from the people from interested in the business and also the people try to get some information about business. So let's start. Okay. The question number one. Yeah, please, Karen, can you share your perspective, your thought? And you have been in this business for 6 years. You have a lot of experience, and you great success with this business. Please.
Thank you, Chị Hương. I'm very excited to be here and to share some insights and I guess getting some of those commonly asked questions out of the way so that we, like she said, give you clarity on info on this business or just in general the online space. So the question we come across a lot is this online business a scam? And then if it's not, what are the signs and what can, you do to decipher between something that's real and something that is a scam? So first things off, this business is not a scam. It is 100% legitimate and registered. And why am I saying that? That's because in Canada, for me, I'm in Canada, I guess pretty much anywhere, any country where you register your business, it's legitimate income because you have to declare this with the government and they will charge you tax if you make an earning. So in my books, any business that you have to pay tax to the government, it's got to be real because if it's not, there's no way the government can come after you for tax. So that's for me. Maybe your definition of legitimate and real is different, but I think that's for me, that's as real as it gets. So this business definitely have that checked off for me because in Canada, I do pay tax and a lot more than I'd like to, but I guess one of my accounts that you say, be grateful you're paying taxes, Karen. I'm like, why? They're like, that's because you made money. Because if you make no money, you have zero earning, there's no tax. You pay no tax, but at the same time, you have no earning. So that's for me that it's not a scam. Now, then of course, if you were exploring the online space and wondering, how do I decipher? Because there are so many different online business, so many different online opportunity that you see popping up every day in your newsfeed, in YouTube. And maybe you are curious, you do want to start, but it's that fear of scam holding you back. Because honestly, that was my first thought as well when I came across this business. It's a scam because how can people make that much money just basically doing nothing? Because we were raised and brought up in a culture or in a community where we work hard for our money, right? That's just how our Asian mind works. But I guess with technology, it have just changed the way how we work and how we earn. But even though being skeptical about it, I still, looked into the business just to decide and find out, like, is this a scam? So once I looked in and when I learned about the tax and all of that I realized then it's not a scam. So if you're doing this, then some of the signs to look for is that how long has this been around? Because usually if it's a scam, it's probably something new. It's just a fad. It's a trend. It's going to pop up for a few months or a year at most, and it's going to disappear because it's not sustainable. And the second thing you're looking for is the investment you need to put out. What is that investment money used for, right? Are there any physical products that you get, or is it just putting money into a business or into a training program that that doesn't guarantee or give you something back, right? So for our business, another part of the reason why it's not a scam, because our investment is actually into buying physical products. That's part of our investment package. But along with that, we also get the system and the training included in our investment package as well. So it's just not paying for training or courses and that's it. And then another thing is to check out their website. When was it registered? And how long is the domain until expire? Because most scam, they would only register their domain or their website for 1 year with the server, because after a year, they're probably going to not be there anymore. So if that website is only registered for a year, that means it almost feel like it's not going to be sustainable. Because if it's a legitimate company, then, they would probably want to be registered for a long time because they don't want to lose their domain. And the other thing is that even though there are very, very well curated scam, well, they'll show you a lot of stuff to try to prove that they are not a scam. And then they may even show you some a document or filing from government that they're registered. But just be mindful, because some people who are not aware and think that this is legit because they got a document from the government. But a lot of the time, I know in the US, you can file an SEC, but it doesn't mean that it's approved. So it's not really legalized yet. It's just you're doing an application. But some people would use that form or the application saying they have, registered with the government. So just be mindful of all the red flag. And also, one thing that really to look out for is that if they can promise or guaranteed you like immediate return or 100% return on your money, on your investment, then that's a really big red flag, because it's a business, it's an investment. And if you talk to any financial advisor or anybody in that industry, they will always tell you the same thing. They will always say, history shows that this stock or this investment have a return of 30-40%. But they say, but I don't know if it's going to be the same for the future. And no investor will ever guarantee you like 100% on your return, or even guaranteed you a certain percent, because nobody has the crystal ball to see the future, right? So a lot of the prediction is based on the history, and they're just saying it's projected maybe to earn this. But like, look back at 2020 when the pandemic happened, all the prediction that happened probably went the opposite way. It's something that no one can foresee. So the same thing. So if they can guarantee a quick return, 100% on your money back, then most likely it's to be wary, to do your due diligence, because they're playing on the, because everybody wants money and they want it fast and they want it with the least amount of work. But the truth, honest, is being around for so long, I realized that nothing is really free. And to earn a sustainable or build a legitimate, sustainable business, it will take time, effort, and investment. So those are the things, if you're seriously about building a side income, then make sure that you are willing to commit to those things as well. Because if you're getting for a get rich quick thing, there are many out there, and that's where you're going to lose your money, because there's basically, I don't think there's anything as get rich quick unless you win the lottery. So that's my take on the scam part of it, and how to, decipher between a scam and something legitimate. So that's my part. But then I know that another common question that we come across a lot is that, I have no tech skill, or I'm not good with computer, or I have no business background, because a lot of our community members are just coming from an employee background, right? They've always worked for a company or somebody. They've never owned their business. So when they're talking about, start your own business, they get very scared. So we're just like, that's one of the common questions we get. So if you're in that position, like, where do you start or how do you start? So I'm going to pass this over to Lanan to help you kind of answer this question.
Oh, thank you so much, Coach Karen. Yeah, I totally with you with the previous question that when I first joined, I started with a mom receiving support from the government. I have 4 kids, newly in Canada, even like start building my credit score from 500 Canadian dollars from that small amount until I have to pay like in really high tax brackets after 3 years, and now I'm 6 years into the business. I was like, wow, like it's hurting. You have to pay tax, right? But you knew it worked because you have a corporation and you have to pay tax, and it's real. And we are here still here after 6 years and a half. And I myself started from a low tax as well, a person that have no background in the online space and was scared that I didn't know email campaign. I didn't know how to set up website and domain and DNS and everything. So I was scared. And my husband, like at first, my husband would say no to this business because he didn't believe that I can do it because I didn't have the skill, right? But I am the living proof, and I know like all of you guys here, also from other career transition into this career, and we are still on here and sharing our story with everyone. So you can absolutely you can. So the tip for me after mentoring thousands of other people is we have a system and the one class training site, and the amazing about the training site is short bay videos where you can pause at any time that and watch as many times that you want to understand that what I did. Imagine that like 6 years ago I was like one phone, one computer. I look at my phone and say, oh, pause here, pause there, click here, click there, and that's how I learn. And now with the knowledge that I have, I really confident. I might still have to learn a lot more along the way in 10 years, 20 years, because I'm going to keep going with this business. But I know for sure that all the knowledge that I learn will um, will add on to my value and to keep my business stay strong. So the second thing is you don't need to be perfect to start, um, because if you wait for the perfect moment when you are ready, you're not going to be ready to start. So you got to start somewhere. Like all the people that come into my coaching call, nobody's saying that, yeah, I'm really confident, let's do this. They all like really nervous, like nerve-wracking, right? But they still like say, but I really want it, I'm nervous but I really want it. And they started anyway. And I witnessed so many leaders from knowing nothing until now leading a big team with confidence. So you start from somewhere. And another thing, the third thing that I like most about this system is they got a clear structure, like a success roadmap. If you don't know where to start and where you want to be, and along the way, there's how many stops, you lost, right? But you know that, okay, to go from A to E, you need to pass B, C, D. Then you say, oh, okay, I just need to like start from A and go to B first. And from B, I'm going to go to C. If you have the roadmap like that, you will have a clarity. And in business, clarity is very important for a business owner. So no, this is the platform that for now is the best platform for ordinary people like you and me to start the business, online business, and even without experience, and even you never do business in the past, you still able to do this business. And come on in. I would like you to invite you to come on into the community, checking out myself and thousands of other leader, also normal parents, normal profession, other profession like you and me, so successful in this online space. Um, Yeah. So that's my point of view. And also, while working with other people and doing a lot of coaching call for people to prep them for starting the online business, I face so many questions, and among those questions is like this question: do you, there's there's only thing that, oh, if I start my new career, my online business, I have to quit my job, or if I have a full-time job, can I do this on the side? Yeah, so I want you to address more on this issue, on this topic. Coach Hương Asia, can you share some more thoughts on this?
Yeah,
This should be
actually,
Vivi. Yeah, Vivi.
Oh, Phoebe. Okay. You wanna go
yeah,
ahead, Phoebe?
yeah, absolutely. The reason this question very well because I work two full-time nursing job. So the
Oh,
question
I
is,
see.
hey, if I am working a full-time job, right, can I start this online business? The answer is absolutely yes, right? We all
Yes.
have job 9 to 5, 12 to 12, and you have family, you have children. That is another full-time job, right? So the more busy you are, the more you need to have a business with the proven system that it run in the background 24 hours a day for you and help you to earn up to 5 stream of income. When I started business October 2023, I was working two, not one, but two full-time nursing job.
Wow.
Nurses, we do 12-hour shift. Anytime the hospital short staff and need extra, I'm volunteer. Me, right? Because I have multiple responsibility to take care of my family here in United States and send money back home to support my sibling in Vietnam. So working two full-time nursing job. So how can you manage it, right? Would that be overwhelming? So the business already built out for you. We have the system in play. We have the back end of it managed for you. And it's so flexible. So even though I working throughout the 16-hour shift, 6, 7 days a week, at the register nut, I have two lunch break, right? So my lunch break 30 minutes and 45 minutes. So what I do 15 minutes on my lunch break. 30 minutes or an hour when I get home. I don't go to sleep right away, right? What I do is go to training and apply what I learned, right, to run my business. And what is our result, love?
We had amazing results. And here's, let me add this as well.
Yeah.
Anytime you start a new business, it can be scary, especially if you're a solo person, you've never done it before. It can take a lot. But what makes this business opportunity different is that from day one, you've got an entire team working for you in the background
Yeah.
24/7. And it's most of it is all the technical stuff. A lot of people don't know how to do. That's exactly what you don't have to worry about. The steps that you have to take to start, grow, and build your business. You have training from an amazing training site and an elite level mentorship program to teach exactly what that is. And with that being said, it only takes, if you can commit an hour or two a day, you can make it
Jason.
happen, because the rest of it, you have a team working for you to, little 3-year-old over there, to, to help you build your business. And for us, we had a goal of retiring Phoebe from her nursing career in 5 years. That's what we wanted to do. We were in a situation where one way or another, we had to make that happen because life just wasn't working. Nothing was. We couldn't even see each other. We weren't even living together. We started earning enough online using this business system within 5 months, and we were able to retire her from nursing. 5 months.
Yeah. So guys, you can sorry for the background. We have a 3-year-old Jason running around and monkey, right? So that's it, the beauty of online business. You work your full-time job, you busy parent, you have the system run for you. So and within this business, right? Even I work two full-time job, I am now boss free at 8:45. My husband and I we both boss free. We earn double, triple than our nursing salary because we have the proven system. right? So the more busy you are, the more you need to work smarter and start this business with the proven system. Now you work smarter, you have more family time, you earn more, you travel more, and this business is a legacy you can pass on to your children for generation to come. Yeah. So hopefully we answer your question. The more busy you are, the more you need the business.
That's right.
So
Wow.
we have another question that everybody asking us, right? I am shy. I don't like social media. Do I need to show up for my business, right? And that's the same question that I have when I start a business. I am a registered nurse. I don't want to show my face online, right? So now we go to the fourth question. Coach Hương Asia, do I have to show up on my social media in this business? And what if me, I don't like to be on camera and don't feel confident? Are there another way that I can start this online business successfully? Thank you, Sid Hương.
Thank you so much. Wow. This is such a common and really, we say the very real concern. So many people interested in that online business, but the idea of being on camera or showing up on social media is feels very uncomfortable. If that's you, I just want you to know you are not alone because I used to feel very uncomfortable being on camera. Yeah, even though I'm parent coach and I can speak in front of hundreds of parents in person with no problem. When it came on being on camera, showing up on social media, it feels completely different for me. But in my mind, yeah, it felt like it should not settle, not just one room of the people who were listening. It felt like the thousand, million, even the million of people could see me. Yeah. And also the same to many of my team members had the same feeling. They would think, oh, what if I say the wrong thing? What if I don't know what to say? Or what if people trust me? Yeah, it's just so many fear. But honestly, it was not about the skill. It was really about the feeling of fear of being seen, and a mindset too. It's a mindset set by the fear of being judged. So when I started, when I started to change the mindset a little bit from the being, I'm being watched, to the I'm here to serve you. So everything changed. Everything changed. Yeah, but of course it didn't happen in the big, but it's a small step. Like I just post a short post, right? I just have a short post or just half minute, the first just a half minute video or just a little bit of short live stream, or sometimes I ask some people in the community to go live with me to gain the confidence. But little by little it's a change a lot. I don't have, of course, that on social media, you don't have to share your privacy. You don't have to share that something related to your private life. Uh, but what really matters is that you can inspire people by living a healthy, a positive life, by sharing your journey, and by stepping out of your comfort zones and sharing just very simple lesson that it can may help some people out there. So there are so many ways you can add value and inspire people in a way that you still feel safe and it's aligned with who you are. Yeah, and another thing I would like to share with you that you also have another option to build the faceless way. Faceless way. It is easy. So you don't have to show your face on camera. You can still create content, share your value without it appearing on the screen. And some people, I saw some people use their voice, their text, and also their picture, and something just recording instead of showing their face, right? I think it's a good option too, especially at the beginning. So if you feel like not confident, it's not comfortable showing on camera, so over time you can always choose to show up more And yeah, little by little, and you can feel safe and you can show up that completely. Yeah, is it from my experience? Yeah, I'm totally a person who don't like show up on camera. I use a Facebook. It just shared my life. And when my parent was alive and in Vietnam, I just shared that. Oh, okay, it's your granddaughter, grandson, something like that. But rarely show up on camera. But later on, I feel that I show the value. I share the value, and I inspire a lot of people. Yeah, that's the main thing. And yeah, it's so, I feel like it's really touching. And I feel like, oh, I should do more, and help the more people by showing up on social media. Yeah. So we have a Phương Anh and Josh, we have a Karen and Lenang. Would you like to share something? Because that you are, I believe that at the beginning you are also, it should don't want to show up on social media. Could you share your insight or your experience, please?
Sure, I can share. So I actually started this business being like I didn't have a social account, like I didn't have a Facebook account. So as you can see, I was never on social media. But for me, yes, it is scary. So I started with just posting, food or my kids, maybe sometime me and my kids, but rarely any me. But then what really started to change for me, like Chị Hương said, is just your mindset. So then I started questioning, is showing up on social media, being afraid of being judged, is that going to be more hurtful because it's not going to get me towards my goal of wanting more time with my kids? So my reason or my why for starting this business is to earn extra income so I can scale back from my dental lab work and have more time for my children. So it's just like she said, it's all the fear of being judged. That's why we don't want to show up on social media. But I'm thinking, if people don't know me and they are judging me, then that is their business. Whether I accept their comment or their judgment, that's my decision, my choice, right? So it is very hurtful and really hard to receive in the beginning. When I started, I was like taken back when I get hurtful comment, like calling me a scam or bad names. But then over time, I managed to kind of not block, but I kind of be dissociated with it, because it's just usually when they give a bad comment, it's usually a reflection of their own insecurity, right? So sometimes it's have nothing to do with you. Because, and also I always tell my business colleague, is like, why are you validating someone's comment when they actually never been in your shoes? They haven't checked out the business, they haven't done the business, they don't know what it's about. They're just standing on the outside from their own perspective or judgment and calling us a scam without getting in and finding out. Yes, there are many online like scams, but it doesn't mean that every business out there is a scam. And the other thing is that, if they've been in it, they validate, then they can see for themselves. And sometimes a lot of people come from this, judging. It's because possibly in the past they have been scammed by other business opportunity. So now to them, anything online is a scam. So they're very closed to looking at new opportunity where it isn't a scam. But because of that mindset, they're also holding themselves back from new opportunities, new real opportunities as well. So it's just at the end of the day, for me, my advice would be just to ask yourself, is it more painful, is it more scary to be on camera and possibly being judged or getting bad comments, or is it more painful not to fulfill your dreams or your wishes or your hope, right? So for me, it's always been, the motivation or what drives me and move me forward is my children. Because yes, I still get super nervous hitting that go live button whenever I'm here. I'll be fighting my internal, mind for like 5-10 minutes. So hit go, not hit go, then delete. And then finally, what made me actually follow through is just say, if doing this go live or if doing this video will get me one step closer to having the time with my kids, then is it worth it? And it's 1,000% worth it. So that's what, allowed me to overcome my fear of being on camera or being judged, and just doing what I believe in my heart is right. Because at the end of the day, not everything we do here is 100% legit. We are not scamming anybody. We're not cheating anyone. So I'm like, if I'm coming from that space, then why am I afraid? Because I am not doing anything bad in a sense, right? So you just have to question your own value when it comes to that. So that's my take on it, and that's how I overcame my fear of being on camera. So I'm not sure if Lanan or if PB, you want to add or share your own experience.
Yes. So I was also afraid of being judged by the society, acquaintance, my families. But one thing helped me to overcome that is I have a team and I have my mentor and coach. They push me, like they just go live with me. Right, when you have somebody like say like you have to be
Yeah.
on here with me to practice, and then I say okay. So we do many challenges right now. Our team is doing 12 weeks reboot challenge, right? So we do things together. That's why I don't get left behind. With them I just like if not for chị Hương and si Phoebe, maybe I'm not even go live today. Right. but but I share with you my story to, I just want so bad to show other parents that there's another opportunity out there, because you don't seek for it and you don't believe it, and then you don't find, so do you you don't see. But if you open your heart and see, it actually have, like there's a solution out there for you to live differently and for you to have a real freedom. So I just want to do more to show other parents, and doing in team, doing in group is way better than doing it alone.
Yeah, thank you. And I want to ask, guy, when you have something is so amazing, it's a blessing, why keep it for yourself? Right? Your friend, your family, your co-worker, they're struggling out there. Right? Everybody is stuck in the same cycle, 9 to 5, 12 to 12, 12 to 16. And you may be lucky to have time to see your family, children on the weekend. Some people even work the weekend. So what a life. And our business with the proven system transform thousand of life. Jordan and I bought free. Sid Karen bought free. Lang An bought free. Hương Asia, right? Have her other business and now she like her own boss. So guys, we are amazing blessing. All we want is to share. Sharing is caring, right? That's it. What, like I'm a registered nurse. I want to share. I want to help you feel better, get better. And with this business, we help you with your mindset role, your relationship role, your business, and the legacy. Like our impact globally and our impact for generation. That's why we are proud, we are happy, we're sharing, even though in our stomach still have the butterfly and scare, right? But, and again, this is the blessing that can really transform your life. So we shared it with you because we care. So take action. Thank you, Sid Hoon.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. And I hope that all our answer gave you some insight, some clarity, and also encouragement. And we continue the Q&A session in the upcoming Go Lives. And wow, it's at almost half an hour. So more than half an hour. And so thank you so much for joining us today. And we really appreciate your time and your presence. And our goal is just to share our real experience and helpful ideas so you can make good decisions for your life and your future. And just keep in mind, we go live every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time or 4 p.m. Eastern time. And sometimes we do Q&A, and sometimes we invite special guests to share their story. And if today was helpful, you can like, you can share, and invite a friend to join our upcoming Go Lives. And once again, thank you so much. And we hope to see you on Thursday next week. And have a wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Thank
and
you.
thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Amazing. Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
afternoon. Goodbye.